Good day everyone, this is teacher Manolo A. Daos, your virtual math teacher for week 4.2 of quarter 4 for Mathematics 9. In this video, I will be discussing the law of cosines. So I will be discussing the points to remember plus examples for activity 2 and 3. So here are the maths for this video, for this topic. Number 1, illustrates law of cosines. Number 2, solves problems involving oblique triangles. Okay, so let me start the discussion with a question. Why do we still need to use the law of cosines if we have already the law of sines and the Pythagorean theorem? Okay, the answer is very clear that in Pythagorean theorem, this is only for finding the sides of a right triangle. Okay, so this is not applicable for oblique triangles, while the law of sines is only applicable when there is a pair of ratio to make it a proportion. Okay, so if the problem cannot be solved by law of sines and Pythagorean theorem, then we will use the law of cosine. Okay, the law of cosines. So law of cosines is not applicable only for oblique triangle. It is also applicable for right triangle, the problems that can be solved using the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, but this time we will concentrate on oblique triangle. Okay, so here is the law or the cosine law. Okay, c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab times cosine c. Okay, so as you can see, the cosine law is similar to the Pythagorean theorem because Pythagorean theorem is an special cosine law. So we are using the Pythagorean theorem if the triangle is a right triangle. Okay, so remember that Pythagorean theorem is a special law of the cosine law. Okay, so I will help you to remember this easily. So if we are looking for c, okay, you will write the two remaining side, then square. That is a squared plus b squared. Okay, then minus 2, then a and b again, write a and b again here, plus the cosine of that angle across this side. So if this is c, this is the cosine of c. Okay, so if we are looking for b, therefore b squared is equal to the remaining two sides. We have a and c, therefore a squared plus c squared minus 2ac. So ac, we will use ac again, and cosine of the angle across that side. So if this is side b, this is angle b. And lastly, we have here a, we are looking for side a, therefore a squared is equal to the remaining two sides, b and c, therefore b squared plus c squared minus 2bc, the remaining two sides again, times cosine of the angle across side a, which is angle a. Okay, so hope it will help you a lot to remember this cosine law. Okay, so another question, when to use the law of cosine. Okay, so there are two cases or two scenarios where cosine law is applicable. Number 1, when two sides and included angle of a triangle are given. that is SAS, or the side angle side. Okay. Case number 2, when three sides of a triangle are given, or the side, side, side. Okay. So for the case number 1, as I've said, we have the side angle side, or two sides and included angle. So we are going to look for the third side and the measures of the two angles. Okay, so we will be using these formulas. Okay, we will start with the sides. Okay, but in case number 2, when three sides of a triangle are given, or the side, 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 meaning to say we are going to find or look for the measures of the three angles. We are going to use a formula that is derived from this original formula. So this is a direct formula to solve for angle C. If your question, if you can use this formula or this law in finding angles, okay, of course, this formula is also applicable or can solve for angles. But I'm telling you that this is more direct, or this is the derived formula for the angle. So if you are looking for angle, you can use this or this one, but I am telling you that this is more easy to use. Okay, so if you are looking for angle B, use this one. Okay, and for angle A, this one. Okay, so example number 1, find the missing parts of triangle ABC. Okay, so as you can see, this is an oblique triangle, or a triangle with no right angle. Okay, so side A is 7 meters, side B is 9 meters, angle C is 105 degrees. So those are the given. So we have side angle side. Okay, so this is case number 1 or scenario number 1. So we will use the first group of formulas. So we are going to look for side C, the measure of angle A, and the measure of angle B. To find for C, use this formula. So we will start with C. Okay, so we have the value of A, we have the value of B, and we have the value of cosine C. Okay, or the cosine of angle C. So we will use this formula. So let us substitute the values. A is equal to 7, B is equal to 9, A is 7 again, B is 9, and angle C measures 105 degrees. Okay, next we have here 7 squared is equal to 49, 9 squared is equal to 81, then 2 times 7 is 14, times 9 is 126, times the value of cosine 105 degrees. So in this problem, you are going to use a calculator, okay, and make sure that it is in degree. Okay, so the value of cosine 105 degrees is equal to negative 0, okay, 0.25881, or 25,881 hundred thousandths. Okay, so I just get the 5 decimal points of the value of cosine 5 decimal places rather, okay, of cosine 105 degrees. Okay, then again, if we add this 49 and 81, it will be 130. If you multiply this, negative times negative will be positive, times 126. Let us going to multiply this one. So this is 32.61006. Okay, then we will add, the resulting will be this one. Then this is not yet the final answer because the side is still squared, so let us subtract the square root. Okay, so square both sides of the equation. This will be the resulting, the square root of 162.61006. So the value of C is equal to 12.75 meters. Okay, so again, in my final answer, I just get my two decimal places. Okay, this is for side C. So continuation, we are going to look for the measure of angle A. So we have now the measure or the value of C, side C. To find the measure of angle A, use, okay, in here we have already 3 sides, A, B, and C. 3 sides are given. Therefore, we will use the second group of formulas. Okay, so since we are looking for A, we will use this cosine A, B squared plus C squared minus A squared all over 2BC. Okay, so let us plug in the values. So B is 9, C is 12.75, A is 7 meters, then the constant 2, B is 9 again, and C is 12.75. Next we have 9 squared is 81, 12.75 squared is equal to 162.56, 7 squared is equal to 49, and 2 times 9 is 18 times 12.75, that is equal to 229.5. Okay, so this is the product of these 3 numbers. Then we will add this one, then subtract rather. The result will be 194.56. Then copy the denominator. Then let us go to simplify this one. Okay, we are going to make this as decimal. So this is 0.84775. So this is not yet the answer because we are looking for A. So we will get the arc cosine or the cosine inverse of this value. Cosine inverse of this value is equal to 32.03 degrees. So again, in my final answer, I get 2 decimal places. Okay, so I have now the value of angle A, and from the given I have the value of angle C. We can now solve for the measure of angle B using the angle sum theorem of a triangle. So the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Or just add the 2 angles A and C, then subtract 2 180 degrees. Okay, this let us plug in the values. So 180 degrees minus the quantity of 32.03 degrees plus 105, that is 100, copy 180, then minus this one, the result of this one is 137.03 degrees. So subtract from 180 degrees, so the answer or the measure of angle B is equal to 42.93 degrees. So that is how to solve the missing parts of an oblique triangle using the cosine law. Next example is a problem involving oblique triangle. Okay, example number 2. Andre has 3 sticks measuring 8 centimeters, 11 centimeters, and 13 centimeters. He lays them down to form a triangle. Find the measure of the angle formed by the 8 centimeter and the 13 centimeter sticks. First is to illustrate the problem. Let us draw. Okay, so this is the 8 centimeter stick, this is the 11 centimeter stick, and this is the 13 centimeter stick. So we are going to look for the angle formed by these 2 sticks. So let us say that this is angle A, this is B, and this is angle C, and the side across of angle A is side A. The angle, if this is angle B, therefore this is side B. If this is angle C, the side across is side C. So by giving the name of the parts, so we know that angle A is the missing part. Okay, to find the measure of angle A, we are going to use from the second set of formulas, because we are looking for an angle. Cosine of angle A is equal to B squared plus C squared minus A squared all over 2BC. Okay, let us plug in the values. So this is 11, this is B, this is C, this is 8 centimeters, this is A, this is 13 centimeters, this is 2B. What is B? 11 centimeters, C 8 centimeters. Okay, next we will simplify the problem. Okay, so this is 11 squared is 121, 8 squared is 64 minus 13 squared is 169. 2 times 11 is 22 times 8, that is equal to 176. Then we are going to add this and subtract. Okay, and the result will be 16. Then copy 176 as our denominator. Again, this is not yet the value of angle A. Okay, we are going to get the cosine inverse of this value. So the cosine inverse of 16 divided by 176 is equal to 84.78 degrees. Again, in my final answer, I just get 2 decimal places. Okay, so if you have still questions or queries about this topic, kindly approach your mathematics teacher. Okay, so that ends my video. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.